Imagine being able to accomplish more in 12 weeks than others do in a single year. Sounds crazy, right? Well, that's the idea behind the 12-week year. It tells us that it's not always about working harder. It's about changing the way you set and achieve your goal by creating urgency around them, breaking down your annual goals into 12-week cycles, and staying laser focused on them. So what is the 12-week year and how does it actually work? And is it something you can use to avoid procrastination and achieve your goals faster? Well, that's exactly what we'll dive into in today's video. I'll also be giving you a PDF so you don't have to write down any notes, and a template which you can use to plan and execute your 12-week cycles. Now, let's jump in. Firstly, what is the 12-week year? The 12-week year is a book written by Brian P. Moran and Michael Lennington. It's all about changing the way we think about time and goals. The book introduces the idea of breaking down the year into 12-week cycles instead of the traditional 12-month approach. Why is it important, you ask? Well, when we set yearly goals, we often feel like we have so much time to achieve those goals, which leads to procrastination. The 12-week year flips that idea by giving you a shorter deadline that creates a sense of urgency. The book's practical strategies is to help you set clear goals, plan your actions, and help you stay accountable. It's not just a guide to better planning, it's a system that helps you to follow through on those goals. And that's where the real magic happens. The 12-week year works because it forces you to focus. Instead of juggling too many goals at once, it teaches you to zero in on those few things that truly matter. Think of it like this. Imagine pouring all your energy into one project instead of dividing it across multiple tasks. You'll get better results because you're giving it your full attention. This system, as I said, it builds urgency. With only 12 weeks to reach your goals, you feel motivated to act now rather than to just push them off for later. It's the combination of focus and urgency that makes the 12-week year so powerful. But even with a great plan, there's one thing that can hold you back: execution. Knowing what to do is one thing, but doing it is another. The 12-week year calls this the execution gap, and it's something we've all faced. For example, most people know to get in better shape, you need to eat less and exercise more. Yet nearly 2 out of 3 adults in the US are overweight. It's not a knowledge problem, it's an execution problem. The book explains that success comes from consistency. It's about doing the right thing every single day, even if it feels hard or inconvenient. Planning plays a role here too. While you do need a solid plan, overplanning can actually get to you and distract you. I know planning is important, but overthinking can stop you from starting. The idea is simple. Plan just enough so you know what to do next, then focus on the doing part. Now this is what you need to know to use the 12-week year. Number 1, set 1 to 3 goals. Choose goals that are important and achievable in the next 12 weeks. They should be tied to your long-term goals. Number 2, create weekly action plans. Break down your goals into smaller steps which you can tackle each week. Number 3, track your progress daily. The book emphasizes the power of measuring your progress. When you track your progress daily, you can easily spot what's working and what's not working. Then you can adjust if needed. Once you finish your 12-week cycle, you can take a week to rest, reflect, and plan your next cycle. Okay, now as I say, this is the template which you can use to plan and execute your goals. Here you can change, put whatever will motivate you or whatever you want. Here I just chose this. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, Philippians 4 verse 13. Then you can scroll, put a maximum of 3 goals. As I said, you must have a maximum of 3 goals. Here, start and end dates. Here. And then tactics, you must put tactics that are going to lead to you ultimately achieving that goal, whether it's what you must do daily or what you must do weekly. And then obviously here, what you're going to do for the dates. And if you want to add more of these tasks, just click here and then duplicate how many times you want. And then after every week, I need you to come here to your weekly check-in. And then you must put what worked, what didn't work, and how you will improve for the next week. And then to sum it up, put a score out of 100 for that specific week. And as I also said, I gave you guys a PDF which you can find in the description below. The 12-week year isn't just a book, it's a proven system that will help you get more done in less time. And as the book says, execution is the single greatest market differentiator. Great companies and successful people execute better than their competition. Now it's your turn to execute. Download that PDF, use the template, and plan and execute your 12-week cycles, and let's make this the time you finally reach your goals.